into something special and rare. It's number 1 versus number 2. These kind of matchups become part of college football history. The entire landscape looking in on this game today. Will we get something special? This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Will kick this deep to start us off. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Play looking to throw it. Hits the running back in the flat. Spin move and still going. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year.
Throws to the tight end. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
Looking to throw it again. The pass rush closing in. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
But here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Well, the season just got a lot more intense. This could be fun. Premier 1 versus 2 matchup, Kirk, right here in the middle of the season.
Yeah, middle of the year to get 1 versus 2. This obviously is going to have a lot of implications as far as the playoff is concerned. And I'm just curious to see a big game like this. Do you ease your way in, or do you take a couple big swings to try to establish who could be the dominating team?
And that's a solid game before the defense is able to bring him down.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Looking to pass. It's Owens. The pocket breaking down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. They get the completion. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the 1st down.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Finding space at the 20. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Seminoles. So they find the reliable tight end, and he makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, get a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking to scramble. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Man, I'm shocked this guy is trying to get outside and make a play, Chris. You know what he's all about. Make a read, get the ball out of his hands. Here he's desperate, trying to make a play on the outside. Really not in his arsenal, as you see, and it backfires for a big loss.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. 2nd down after that previous play. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Lets it go quickly. And the ball is picked off. Short return tackle made at the 27. Crucial takeaway.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And there's the handoff. He breaks free. That run moves the ball across the 35.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Takes the handoff again. The Longhorns will try to keep this drive moving.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, this is why the offensive coordinator trusts his quarterback on these RPOs. He made the right read, was able to pick up some good yards. Now they have a second down and manageable. Wouldn't be surprised if they run that RPO again.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Caught near the sticks. It's Washington. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. And look at this result. Some positive yards.
Longhorn starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Dropping back. It's Owens. Bringing pressure. Hit as he throws it deep. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, how about the quarterback sitting in there, taking the hit, but not before he got rid of the ball and hitting his intended target with a strike in the end zone? What a way to withstand the pressure and deliver for the 6 points.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now at 25. First down. We're going to throw the football. He's running out of time here. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. It's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And this time it's complete. And it works. The first down to the 35. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He fires downfield. Oh, had a chance at another interception. Couldn't quite hold on. But it's going to be 4th down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
And the Noles bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Ah, here he goes. The 30, at the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Gets into space at the 50. He's in the clear. At the 10. Touchdown, Noles. They were not going to catch him that time.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns offense takes the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? Back to pass. It's Owens. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Longhorns look to keep this drive moving. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes a quick catch. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
It's third down for the offense. QB keeper all the way. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Longhorns.
There just aren't a lot of quarterbacks that can take a design QB run and take it downfield that far for a touchdown. What an added element for this offense, and it makes it so challenging for the defense to stop.
Knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Direct snap. Under pressure, just lets it go. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Receiver makes the grab. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Gun now on third down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's caught at the 25, and he's still going.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Seminoles come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Running back grabs it on a screen. He'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call in that screen play. And the Seminoles are going to cash in this red zone trip. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Florida State.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. He gets loose. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? All the way to the end zone. What a run. Texas.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it.
It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And he'll be brought down. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Direct snap to the back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, if you're going to run an ISO play with that pulling guard, the running back's got to do a better job of getting behind those big linemen to hope that a hole will open up. Here he tries to bounce it to the outside, and there's just no room out there.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Catch made on the left side. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. Touchdown, Seminoles. We've got a shootout here.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. You talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
Automatic on the PAT. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, he dropped it! Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? To the air, it's Owens. Lets it fly to the wideout. The pass is intercepted. He could go. At the 10. Touchdown, Knowles. Pick 6 could be a game changer. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. Yeah, this all the way to the house. Touchdown. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time, Kurt.
Yeah, exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On first down, it's play action. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Sets up a second and long from the 20. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pressure is coming. Trapped again in the pocket. That will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Noles will kick this deep to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. They get the second half started with a running play. He's past the marker and still going. You bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. Handoff to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Breaks free. Now here he goes. Across the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Longhorns. And they jump on top here in the second half.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Scanning the field, it's Owens. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And they'll run it into the end zone to the goal by a touchdown here. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Singleton. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He escapes the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. He's swarmed by the defense.
And that is always the toughest thing for defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to throw again. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. That's another passing strike for this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. But, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Grab down the middle. It's Washington. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back to pass. It's Owens. That's caught. It's Williams. Finding some room with the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Breaks an open space. Nowhere to run up the middle. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The Longhorns looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. 1st and goal. Handoff. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks to the left. Pass caught.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Caught behind the line. It's Gibson. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker. And the Noles come to the line in the hurry up. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
This throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they could convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Can he get there on the ground? He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Catch made on the left side. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Tight end goes in motion. Handing off on the draw play. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on fourth down. Looking to pass. It's Owens. He's going for a big play downfield. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Breaking tackles and going. He's bringing it back. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
For this defense is doing an outstanding job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage. That's their third interception now in the game.
Comes the offense set to take over here. A handoff from the shotgun. Inside the 35. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Longhorns are in the red zone. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Dropping back. It's Owens. Catch made on the right side. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Now the pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Handing off on the draw play. Into the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Nice grab. It's Gibson. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Well, as a defense, you'll take that all day. No problem at all. You give up a short little route. You tackle him inbounds. It keeps the clock running. That's a great job by the defense.
The completion makes it second down. Looking for a receiver. He lets it go. He's got his man wide open. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
At this point late in the game, you've got to be willing to take some risks, and this quarterback understands that. He puts the ball up in a one-on-one matchup, trusts his receiver. Receiver battles, comes down with a big catch. It pays off. Now let's see if they can put points up on the board.
Second and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Tries to get it to the running back. And this pass is on target. Caught. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Touchdown, Seminoles. The quarterback takes it in himself.
Chris, this is what makes this quarterback so dangerous. There's just only so much a defense can do to contain him. He is so fast. You can plan for it all you want, but planning and the execution are two different things.
Now the try for the two-point conversion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. Can they catch him? All the way for a touchdown.
Chris, when was the last game you saw not only one, but two kickoff returns for a touchdown by the same guy? Unbelievable performance, not only by the return man, but the entire unit setting these returns back for touchdowns.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Now the try for two. Dropping back. It's Owens. And he's got it. So the two-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for two. Great throw.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. State offense on the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the grab. It's Hamilton. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. One play moves the ball to the 44, and it'll be first down. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking deep to the right side. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Knowles. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
And it's caught in the end zone for a two-point conversion to cut into this lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's caught from inside the 20. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Back to throw. It's Owens. Pulls it in. It's Washington.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Designed quarterback run. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Leaning on the run game here. Has the first down and more. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. And that play should just about seal it. Number 2 is going to take down number 1, Kirk. They told us they were going to make a strong statement here about supremacy in the sport here in the middle of the season.
And they sure have done that. Anytime you can knock off the number 1 team in the country, you're going to have to now deal with expectations and having that big target on your back. Still a long way to go in this season, but this has become a very confident football team.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Stop right at the line. This is a stubborn defense backed up against the goal line. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here.